Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Nagin, and for those of you that are returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So today concludes the what I got in Paris. This is part 3 of my luxury unboxing. I wanted to split it up per designer, and this is the third and final part. I want to say I'm most excited about this, but I don't know if that's true because I really love everything that I got in Paris. But I will say, actually I was gonna say I've been on the hunt for these the longest, but that's not true because the Saint Laurent shoes were. But anyways, I have been on a hunt for these for a while, and I will again show you what I got first and then go into story time because I know that I can tend to ramble, and people who are tuning in just to see what I got do not want to hear the rambling. So here is the giant heavy bag. So inside that bag we have a heavy box. So very standard, this is normal packaging for Louis Vuitton, nothing new and exciting, but what's inside is so exciting. So let me try to do it like this. Okay, no, not able to, I'm having a lot of issues. There we go. Oh. Well, this fell to the back, but this is important because it has the receipt and the stuff for the tax return. So I will leave that on the side right now. And then inside we have 2 desk bags. So it's not a bag, they are shoes. But I will go ahead and show you what's inside. So I got the arc lights. I'm not sure what this specific colorway is called, but I know it was brand new when I bought it, and it's apparently a limited edition. That doesn't mean it's exclusive to Paris, but I think it's just limited edition. I think this is just a colorway they have out, and like once it sells, it sells. So I was searching for the arc lights that are white with the monogram all around, the brown monogram. And I figured out the size I was. So let me tell you, these run a little small for sneakers. So I'm a true 36.5 and these are 37. But the 37's a perfect fit. I figured out the size I was, and of course, couldn't find them anywhere. Went to Louis Vuitton the first day, no luck. The second day, I went into a different Louis Vuitton. They didn't have my size, but they said that if you rush to the Louis Vuitton on Champs-Élysées, which is like their main Louis Vuitton, it says they have one in your size, and if you hurry you might get it. So I literally got into an Uber and went straight there. Luckily there was no line. Well, there was like 3 people in line, so we were in 5 minutes. And if you know anything about the designer stores in Paris, they always have a line. It's like so frustrating, but so worth it if you actually want to buy something. Waited in line, went into the store, and they had my size in this colorway and in the colorway I was looking for, which is the one that was white with the monogram. It was a tough decision because the bougie shopaholic side of me really wanted both of them, but my realistic side was, you're barely a sneaker girl. I mean, as you guys can see behind me, I wear a lot of heels, flats, and boots, and I think I own like 2 Air Jordans, and I'm looking this way because my sneakers are actually over there except for these. I keep these on the wall. I have like 4 sneakers. 2 of them are Nikes, and they're like my workout sneakers, and 2 of them are like Air Jordans to make my husband proud because he's a huge sneaker junkie. But they had both, and I really wanted both, but 1, they're expensive, and 2, I don't wear sneakers enough to justify getting both. I decided to go with this colorway. 1, because it's limited edition, but 2, because of the actual colors. So you have a little bit of gray, you have black, you have like a beige, and then you have purple in the back, and you still have the monogram right here. And I just figured this would match so many more outfits and so many more looks that I have in my closet because it's a lot more neutral and basic and understated. And for a shoe that's definitely not understated, I figured at least the colorway should be understated. I wonder how many times I can say colorway in this video. We should have like a drinking contest. I decided to go with this, and I'm so happy, and I've already worn it a couple times so I can tell you guys a little bit about it. So it does run half size small, so size up a half size, and it is the most comfortable pair of shoes I own. And I'm not saying that because they're sneakers and you're like, oh yeah, all sneakers are uncomfortable, because that's not the case with designer shoes, like designer sneakers. I owned a pair of Chanel sneakers. It was the first pair of designer sneakers I bought. They blistered my feet so bad within, I'm not kidding you, maybe 20 minutes of wearing them, to the point where I had to literally go into a salon and pay for those like pedicure sandals that you wear when you get your toes done, and walk around for like those on my feet because I was too far away from home to come home and change my shoes. They were that bad that I would have rather been caught walking around in pedicure sandals than wearing those shoes, and I had to get rid of them. I ended up selling them. I mean, I told the buyer that they were hurt, but they still wanted them, and I was like, thank God, because I do not even want these in my closet. They piss me off so bad. These are so comfortable. I had no blistering issues. I could walk in these all day. I will say though that they are a little heavy for sneakers. So I mean, you can see it has a lot of like, I don't know what this part is, cushion, I don't know, but this part, it literally has great arch support, but they're heavy. But comfortable. So you gotta pick and choose your battles. I would rather have a shoe be a little heavy but really comfortable, because you kind of forget that they're heavy as time goes on, whereas a shoe could be really light and uncomfortable and you have blisters and you literally can't walk in them. So that's a little bit about these. I will show them up close. And I know everybody has their own opinion about these shoes. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But I personally love them, and I've gotten a lot of heat for them, but you know what, when you love something, you love something, and you know, teach their own. But yeah, I just wanted to share those with you. I know we've done a lot of luxury stuff this week, so I'm gonna tone it back next week and keep it a little more real, but I really did want to show you guys what I got, and I figured it was easier to split it up into 3 different videos because each purchase had a lot of like meaning or story or something sentimental behind it. So I'm a shopper that researches a lot and doesn't normally buy things on the whim. And you know, behind the research, behind the stories, behind the waiting, behind the looking for them and tracking them down, or the sentimental stories like the friendship ring, you know, I put a lot of time and effort and thought into my purchases. So I really wanted to be able to share that with you guys, because it might seem like I buy a lot, but a lot of times it's like months of thinking and planning and trying on and researching before I actually make the purchase. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyways, next week we're gonna definitely tone it back a little bit. I am heading to New York, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm gonna show you what I'm packing and all that good stuff. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. Please make sure you guys like this video if you love unboxings. If you do want me to keep doing them, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because it helps me so much. We're really close to 100 subscribers. I know that sounds probably really pathetic to people who have like tens or hundreds of thousands or even millions, but you know, each one of you guys in my little community mean a lot to me, and I do want to do a giveaway once we hit 100, so let's get there. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.